WCCS AM 1160 and 101.1 FM. And this is a very good time for us because this is our very first school visit of the year, and it features our Penns Manor friends. And so we've got Kristen Zeglin, the principal at the elementary school, Michelle Dolges from the high school. Let's greet them first of all. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's good to have you both with us. Kristen, you going to bat lead off today?
I'm sorry?
Are you batting lead off today for us?
I can do that.
Okay. Who have you brought for us?
Sure. Today I have two fifth grade students. We have Allison Ray and Macy Pegg, and they are going to share some book reports that they had already completed. It's only day 11, I believe, of the school year, and they already completed 2 book reports. Wow. So I'm very proud of them. This was from Mrs. Driscoll's English Language Arts class.
Yeah, right. And we should tell folks that we're on Facebook Live right now, so you want to watch the girls in action here, you can do that. All right, ladies, let's step up there. You can introduce yourselves so that we know who's speaking at any given time. And let's push that microphone down a little bit for her, too. Kristen, if you could do that for me. Take the whole thing on top and just, there you go. There you go. Hi.
Hi, I'm Macy Pegg. And my book was Anna Banana and the Big Mouth Bet. The author was Annika Moroz Rissi. And the summary of my book was, in the beginning of the book, Anna finds out she has a loose tooth. She doesn't believe in the tooth fairy. Either does her friend. Her other friend does. In the middle, Justin, this kid that is really mean to her, gets a loose tooth too. He makes a bet if Anna's tooth falls out first, he has to stop being mean to her and her friends. But if his tooth falls out first, she has to dance the funky chicken. In the end, Justin ends up winning, but Anna still does the funky chicken in class.
That's cool. I like that. Did you enjoy the book?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, good. Let's meet our next one. You can come over to this microphone here. We'll keep this one at about this level so that we can hear you. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Allison Ray, and I read the book, The Twits. The author is Ronald Dahl, and the summary of my book is, in the beginning of the book, I learned about who the Twits were. The Twits are really rude people that like to play tricks on each other. In the middle of the story, they played rude tricks on each other, and at the end of the book, the monkeys escape and go back to Africa. And there was the monkeys, and they had monkeys in a cage, because they used to be monkey trainers, and they have them make them do upside down things all day.
Oh yeah. Oh, that sounds like a fun book. You want a little news about Raoul Dahl? You want to know what he was like? He was a spy for the British during World War II. He is a pilot that was shot down early in the war, and then he became a spy against the Nazis in World War II. So he had a big career in that, too. He was a very cool guy. And he wrote kids' books, too, obviously. Well, you both did well. Did you enjoy that book by Roald Dahl?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. And you're both looking forward to a really good year, aren't you?
Yes.
Wonderful. All right, terrific. All right, Mrs. Dolges, I think you're next, unless, Kristen, do you have anything else you want to pass along to us this morning? Okay, all right. Michelle, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm lovely. You brought 2 young football players with you, huh?
I did. I brought 2 of the captains of our football team this year. I brought with me Matthew Smoji and James Leitner.
All right, guys, come on over. You can actually get one on each mic if you'd like to do that. And you can pull that one up a little bit then. There you go. It's going to fight you. All right. Well, we understand. That is a tricky one, and that's the Jack Benedict Hall of Fame microphone. So there you go. Just so folks know your voices, go ahead, introduce yourself on the air.
My name is Matthew Smoji.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Jimmy Leitner.
Very good. And you guys, we're actually doing the United game on Friday. That's our U92 game of the week. So we'll be seeing you out there at Kenwood. Getting set for the football game Friday night. And so you're having the practices this week. And you've started to see, what are you, 2-1? 1-2?
1-2.
1-2. Looking to even the record on Friday night. So, all right. So give us the early scouting report on United.
They're a big physical team, but we've been preparing all week for them. Learning all their formations, what their tendencies are, offense, defense. We're going to be ready to go.
Terrific. We had you in the game against Ligonier a couple of weeks ago, and so we'll get to see you again against United. Talk about being a part of a football team. Of course, the Penns Manor football program is a very proud tradition, and I know that you both enjoy being a part of this particular group and this particular coaching staff, don't you?
Yeah. Watching a lot of like my older brother went through all the stuff I've been through, and watching his teams and everyone before me, and I just wanted to be a part of that with my friends, and it's fun.
Yeah, yeah. And what about you, Jimmy? Now, you had to make a big position switch this year, didn't you?
Yeah, I went from guard to quarterback.
Mm-hmm. So what's that been like for you? That's more than just a big transition. That's huge.
It was kind of tough, but I played a lot of positions in the past.
Yeah.
So I'm used to moving all over the place.
Yeah, and the both of you love to play defense, I know. That's a big part of what you do, too. Yep. All right, so talk about Coach Packer. He's not here right now. You can say whatever you want about him. And it won't get back to him, I'm sure.
Coach Packer, he's a real good coach. Probably, I think, one of the best in the conference.
Mm-hmm.
He knows how to like coach the team, put a coaching staff together.
Been there for a lot of years, hasn't he? Yeah,
A lot of experience.
A lot of championship football at Penns Manor under Coach Packer, and all of those assistant coaches too. I mean, I've been there and I've watched Penns Manor practicing. When my son was running cross country, I was there a couple of times and visiting with the coach then and other times. It's a very structured practice, isn't it, man?
Yeah.
Yeah. He really gets the team doing exactly what he wants to be doing.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, yeah. It's good to have that kind of discipline, though,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. All right. So United coming up on Friday. You guys are going to be there as part of the Penns Manor football game on Friday night. That atmosphere on Friday night is so much fun at Penns Manor, and you get to play on the turf field now, which is a lot of fun too. Talk about when you get on your home football field and the band plays On Wisconsin and they come charging across the field, and it really gets you fired up.
Yeah, there's nothing like it. It's definitely an experience, and I honestly think there is nothing like it.
Yeah, it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, playing on the turf, it's real fun compared to playing on grass like past few years that we did, and just atmosphere, the crowd, just everything's perfect.
People always wonder about this. Do you feel faster on the turf field?
A little bit,
Yeah.
just a tad bit.
Are you faster on the turf field?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because we've been practicing it all summer, and I think we've adjusted to it and got a little bit quicker on it.
When you first get on a turf field, sometimes you think, "Oh, geez, my ankles are going to break on this thing." Does it feel different after you've run on that field for a couple of hours on a Friday night, as opposed to having been on a grass field?
Yeah, I think so. It definitely feels different on your feet after a game. Maybe not as sore, because it's more cushion on it. But yeah.
Yeah, well, we're looking forward to being there on Friday night, and of course, you don't get to experience this, but I do. Best concession stand, I think, in the entire Heritage Conference. And I don't say that just because they give me the stuff for free. Really, I don't say that at all. But it's going to be fun on Friday night. We'll be there on 92.5 FMU 92. Here's the big question for you. In the locker room, because we do this thing with the coaches, we'll see if Coach agrees with what you say. Because we've started this new feature on Coach's Corner on Saturday mornings. It's called our Trick Play of the Week, where we ask the coach any sort of question that doesn't have anything to do with football. So we'll ask your coach, we'll ask Kevin Marabito from United this question too. The question is going to be, who in the locker room is the funniest guy?
Tommy Hamilton.
Tommy Hamilton.
You both
Without a
agree,
doubt.
huh? It's
Yes.
Tommy Hamilton.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. We'll see if Coach agrees with you on Friday night. Thanks, guys.
All right.
We appreciate meeting
Thank
the
you.
captains of the Penns Manor football team. And there you go. Mrs. Dolges now is swinging back toward the microphone along with Mrs. Eglin.
Yeah.
All right, so the school year is underway. How's it gone? I know there's new security at the school and other changes.
Yeah. Well, first, I do want to add that this Friday night is our homecoming.
Oh, already?
So, yeah, it's early, but we have our homecoming this year, and our homecoming court is Autumn Fennell, Gretchen Mahar, Haley Huber, Lena Watson, Quatrina Longtate, and Isabel Clayton.
All right.
So, very nice group of young ladies there.
Excellent, excellent.
But yes, at the school, we've done a lot of work over the summer. My office at the high school got a lot of the renovation this summer, and Mrs. Eglin's office is lucky to get a lot of it next summer. We put a double door entry system into the high school. We put a secure entrance, so anybody coming to the office has to go into a secure entrance first. If you've ever been to Penns Manor in the past, the main doors in the lobby open straight into the lobby of the high school. Then people had to walk through the lobby to get to the high school office. But now they put a secure entrance in. They come into a little room, and there is a bulletproof glass, like pass-through window to the secretary. And then she has to buzz them into the room and then buzz them from the room into the office. So security is a big priority with the district, and with our school board, is investing a lot of money in the student security. And there's some other things that they've done that aren't cosmetic, that you don't necessarily see, but they've done new boilers, and the one half of the high school this year got air conditioning. The other half of the high school is going to get air conditioning next year, as well as the entire high school is getting all new windows. It was part of an energy savings project, so they have new lighting in every room of the district as well as outside. So there's been a lot going on. We've updated some bathrooms in the lobby. We did new flooring, and it looks really nice. And so it's been a long process, but it's coming along well. And I think next year, then Mrs. Zeglin's office gets to go through some of the renovations and putting in a secure room.
Did yours get air?
We had air in the high school office, but we got a new air unit. So it's working quite well. Actually, there's been some mornings I make sure I grab my sweater on my way out the door. So it's coming along. Our gym is now air conditioned at the high school, and the auditorium as well. And then that square of classrooms next year, the other square gets the air conditioning. So.
And Mrs. Eglin, I know that in the elementary school there are procedures there for the security of the students as well as people come and visit.
Correct. Yeah, we made some changes this year to our morning routine, especially in the past, students started to arrive at 8:15, and then the morning was really from 8:15 to 9 o'clock. This time we made that pocket of time smaller this year, so students don't arrive until 8:30, and then they go directly to homeroom. So they either go to breakfast or homeroom, just to make that window with the doors open a lot smaller than it used to be as well.
Yeah, wonderful. All right. Well, we want to keep them safe and want to get them educated. Ladies, thanks so much for bringing in your students today.
Thank you very much for having
Thank you.
us.
We appreciate it. It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS.